Welcome to the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show, leave a comment, and click that like button. All right, welcome back. Man, NFL schedule was released last week. How you feeling about it?
The NFL schedule, man. About let's say my Cowboys, we could be in trouble if we don't add something, do something between now and the start of the season, because it looks pretty rough when you look at how it's going to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Week 2, y'all in trouble.
I don't think so. We're gonna be playing the Saints on that day, and how many games y'all win last year? 8,
9. We won 9 games. Winning season.
Nine
strong games. That's yes, sir.
Well, that's kind of close to the 12 we won. I guess you could say. But yeah, we start off out of our first 6 games.
Yep.
3 of those games are Cleveland, Baltimore, and the Detroit Lions.
And the Saints.
Okay, I'm counting that as a win, but yeah, we'll say they're on the schedule, but I'm not really worried about that game too much. That's gonna be a W for us. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's gonna be a W.
Okay, we got to talk about this. All right, so you count that as a W. What else are you
definitely counting that as a W for sure. But we start off with Cleveland, then we play New Orleans, and then we play Baltimore right after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the first 4 games, we're talking about maybe 2-2, could be 2-2, could be 3-1 if we luck up and beat Cleveland, because Cleveland defense was for real last year.
Mm-hmm. That defense was on point. Yeah.
And we play them in Cleveland, you know. So that's going to be depending on how Cleveland looking when they shape up. If Deshaun gonna be back, if he gonna be back fully healthy, that's gonna be a tough game for us. And then of course the Ravens are definitely gonna be a tough game for us. So it's going to start off. Dallas might start off very shaky, man. The first like 8 games, Dallas could end up being like 4-4, 3-5. You know what I'm saying? Dallas could really end up being in bad shape to start off the season and damn near give Philly the division. Because the Giants and Washington are both rebuilding. Both of them are rebuilding right now. So I'm not
that's
really
4 wins.
Them in the contention. Right. I'm not really content putting them in the contention for the division. You know what I'm saying? It's really between Dallas and Philly this season. But overall, I think our max amount of games that we can win this year, if we're playing top-notch defense and Dak is not just playing good at home, we can win 12 games. If those two
that's
things,
your ceiling, 12 games.
12 games is the ceiling. 12 games is the ceiling.
What's your floor?
The floor I would say is 10 games. So we go between 10 and 7 and 12 and 5. Right?
So what games do you have as your toss-up games then?
Well, the toss-up games will be like Detroit Lions, right? That's a toss-up game. Even Cleveland is really a toss-up game, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, those games I can see like you said, winning or losing, right? It's a toss-up, right? Then we play San Francisco. I think we're going to lose to them. We just can't beat them, right? But we got a lot of toss-ups after that. We got Philly, then we have Houston, then we play Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Then we play Philly at the end of the season, you know what I'm saying, week 17. So it's a lot of could go either way type of games going on. I can't confidently say I feel like we're going to win any of them games. Any of them games I just mentioned. I can't feel like that I can confidently say we're going to win that game. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually worried about a lot of those games. But we could be in trouble. If we don't get over these first 6 to 8 games, right? We got a week 7 bye. But if we don't get over these first 8 games with a positive record, we could be in trouble. Dallas could be in big, big trouble. So I need to see them do something between now and the start of the season, whatever that is in the next couple months, to make me feel better. Because right now, with that team we had last year, this schedule is not good for us.
I hear you. Like I said, it's definitely not good for you week 2. I don't know what you're gonna do then.
I mean, what you think the spread gonna be on that game? I mean, is it gonna be 7 or is it gonna be 10 points?
Whoa! Let's not get carried away. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Let's not get carried away. See, you go too far with the joke, man.
I could probably look and tell you for real what the number is. I guarantee you it's at least 7 points.
No, I doubt that. I think it's probably more like 3.
You doubt that?
I doubt that. It's probably like 3 or 4.
Marv, are you out of your mind?
Look it up.
You know it's not gonna be no 3.
It's like 3 points, man. You can check it out. Check it out.
I'm looking it up right now.
Y'all not that far off from us.
Stop it, Marvin. You really gotta stop it. You talking about your team that struggle to beat the Bears at home with Badgett and quarterback.
Badgett, that's his name. That's right, Badgett. Ison Badgett, right?
Yeah, Badgett. You're not talking about those things, right?
Well, look, man, we took down Tony DeVito. Gave him that work. Yeah. And after y'all struggled against him.
Struggled? Not the team we beat 40-0. Nah.
Oh, that's right. That I forget who it was that struggled. Maybe it was the Eagles that struggled, and everybody in New York was in love with this guy. It was like, he didn't do anything.
At all.
Yeah. Well, for as my Saints, man, oh man, the start of the schedule is brutal. You keep searching up what the line is for that game.
Oh, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, you look it up. I'm gonna go through the schedule as far as my Saints.
I should ask AI to find it for me, but I'm doing stuff the old-fashioned way.
I'll say this: the schedule makers, man, they did not look out for us at the beginning of the schedule. I mean, okay, yeah, the first game of the season they gave us the Panthers. Thank you, schedule makers.
I'm about to say you still got a soft division.
Well, I can.
Atlanta's going to be improved.
I feel good about beating the Panthers twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the Falcons and the Bucks. This is how I normally go. I don't care what our record is. We can be 13-0, 16-0. The Falcons can be 1-15. Yep. Some kind of way we split with them too. We split with the Falcons, and then we've been recently splitting with the Bucks. Okay, so I think I just automatically count these games as a split. We're gonna win one, we're gonna lose one, because that's what we do. Panthers, I feel real good about beating them, so I'm not worried about that. So Panthers is our first game, right? Play the Panthers in New Orleans. That should be a win. Bryce Young, I still don't think is ready. Now he already has a new coach and a new offensive coordinator. He's got to start from the bottom again. So we should be able to beat the Panthers. Next, we have the Cowboys. What's the point spread on that?
-6, sir.
Oh, okay.
It'll be 7. Trust me, it'll be 7 by that.
It's gonna drop down.
Clip this mark. It'll be 7 by the time.
It'll be down to 4-3.
Definitely be 7 of that. Go ahead.
But this is how we got screwed over. We got the Cowboys week 2, Eagles week 3. We get a bit of a break week 4 with the Falcons. Like I said, we'll split with them.
An improved Falcons.
An improved Falcons, a better quarterback, right?
Better quarterback, second-year running back who's a beast.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they got.
Didn't they get a receiver too? Did they get a receiver?
Yeah, I think they did. They added a couple of things to that team.
Yeah,
but I mean, hell, they got 2 quarterbacks that's better than ours. But I mean, Michael Penix Jr. is the backup. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll still split with them. I don't care what the Falcons' record is. We'll split them. We'll figure out some kind of way to beat them. But next on Monday Night Football, we have the Chiefs in Arrowhead. So yes, so we go
that's week 3. That's your first 3 games.
No, that's week 5.
That's week 5. Okay.
So our first 5 games: Panthers, Cowboys, Eagles, Falcons, Chiefs. So this could be ugly. This could be make or break for us at the beginning of the season. We could start the season, 1-4 or 2-3. You know what I mean? And then we got the Bucks right after that. So just not a good start. like I said, we'll split with the Bucs. That game against the Bucs is in New Orleans, so I feel good about that. The Falcons game is in Atlanta, so that's the thing that worries me. But and then next we got the Broncos, which I feel is a toss-up. A lot of people are counting the Broncos out, but I'm worried about this game.
But that's your old coach though, man. That's gonna be
in Denver.
In Denver.
So
that's gonna be a big game.
That's gonna be a tough one on a short week. So it's a Thursday night game that we have to travel to Denver to play.
Denver on a short week. That's
on a short week. Yeah, it'd be different if they were coming to New Orleans on a short week. But we'll be coming from Tampa to go to Denver to play on a short week. I consider this a toss-up game, and I think people are counting this as a win. That worries me. Don't feel good about that. All right?
That is not a clear win.
That is not a clear win, right?
Yeah, and then I think because of their quarterback situation, why they saying that.
That's exactly why they're saying it. And okay, people gonna think I'm crazy for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know it. I've said it for years now. Sean Payton is in love with Taysom Hill.
Yes.
He loves him.
Yes.
Okay. He did not go after a veteran quarterback. I understand he drafted Bo Nix. Do I think he's gonna throw Bo Nix out there as a rookie quarterback? No, sir. Do I think Stidham is going to be the starter at the beginning of the season? No, sir. I think he's waiting till the Saints release Taysom Hill June 1st.
I was about to say they don't have Taysom Hill though. Yeah. So Taysom Hill is on the end of his contract?
No, but the Saints are in salary cap hell.
Nah.
Right? There's talks about trading Marshawn Lattimore because of his contract situation. Right? They got to start freeing up some dollars. They got some rookies that's going to have to be paid. Paulson Adebo, who's been a really good corner since we drafted him. His payday is coming up next season. Right? So I think that's why Marshawn Lattimore is on, they're considering trading him, because you can't have two cornerbacks getting elite player salary, right? I think Marshawn Lattimore has like a $96 million contract. Paulson Adebo is probably going to get like a $75 million contract. So you're not going to pay both of them. Somebody's got to go. So, but June 1st, after June 1st, they can get some relief from the salary cap, and as far as the dead money that'll be on the salary cap if they cut after June 1st. So that's why I'm thinking something may happen with Marshawn Lattimore. He may get traded, and I would bet that that Taysom Hill is going to be cut after June 1st, and don't be surprised if the Broncos go get him. So
yeah, I think you're right. I think if he get cut, Broncos are going to be the ones to scoop him up.
Go scoop him up. Peyton said on the Herd that this is even before he got a coaching job. He said, hey, once I get a job, if they want to take that Taysom Hill salary off their hands, I'll make a trade for him. He said that back then, so I wouldn't be surprised if he try to do something to force the Saints' hand. So
wow,
yeah. So
put that out there.
Yeah, he put that out there even before he had the Broncos job. So okay, so week 8, so it's a bit of a break, a bye, right? Because you got the Thursday night game. You don't play that upcoming Sunday. You play the following Sunday. So you get a bit of a rest. You play the Chargers in Los Angeles. I think we win this game because we got a bit of a bye. Chargers still trying to figure themselves out at Harbaugh. Week 9, I think they'll still be working on things. Week 8, they'll still be working on things. They do have Justin Herbert, but I think this game works in our favor, playing in LA against this Chargers team. So I think we'll get that win. Next up, Panthers. All right, we should be able to beat them. We should be on a 2 or 3 game winning streak at this point. Next, we'll play the Falcons. This is the split game. Either we lose the first one or we win the second one, or we win the first one and win the second one. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're going to split with the Falcons. Next, we have the Browns. I don't know how that's going to work out. I feel like this is a toss-up game. I'm not too convinced about the Browns with Deshaun Watson at quarterback. I wasn't too impressed when I seen him. I don't know. I feel like it's a toss-up game. Browns defense is really good, but I feel like this should be a toss-up for us. All right. And then we have a late bye. We got a week 12 bye. So I think this is good. This allows us to recoup, regroup, get over some injuries after playing 11 straight games at week 12. And then we stay home. We play the Rams at home on December 1st. I have this as a loss to the Rams. The Rams have just had our numbers. If Stafford plays, that's the whole kicker about this. This is late in the season. Stafford tends to be injury prone, even though he wasn't injury prone last year. But before, he's normally injury prone. Will he make it to this point? If he does, I don't think we'll beat the Rams. Sean McVay just seems to have our number. So, yeah.
And they should be improved next year, too.
They should be good next year?
Should be improved, yeah, because, now they'll have Puka Nacua on one side.
Yeah.
And Cooper Kupp on the other. That's going to be treacherous.
That's going to be tough. Well, that's not the thing that, like I said, one is Stafford, whether or not he plays, but the other, Aaron Donald's retired.
Well, so, okay, that is true.
Is that defense going to be as good as it's been in the past?
That is true.
No Aaron Donald putting the pressure up the middle on your quarterback. So that gives me pause about the Rams. But the Rams have had a favorable, matchup against the Saints in the past when Stafford has played. So, all right. Then next we get a bit of a break. We got the Giants. I feel good about playing the Giants. Then the Commanders. I'm putting this as a toss-up game. I'm not too sure. I feel like this is a win, but Jaden Daniels can run. And what's the Saints defense kryptonite? Running quarterbacks. So if this dude runs like he did when he was at LSU.
Oh, he's going to run. You know what rookies quarterbacks do.
He's going to run, right? So that might be a problem. I can't fully guarantee to win because I'm not sure what this guy is going to do. So, that's a toss-up for me. Play the Packers Monday night in New Orleans. Feel good about it being in New Orleans, but I don't feel good about playing the Packers. I think the Packers look really good towards the end of the season last season. So I got the Packers winning that one. And then next we have the Raiders. Now, funny thing about this one, right? Raiders really don't have a quarterback, right? Isn't it O'Connor or something like that is the starting quarterback?
I don't know who the starting quarterback is right now. O'Connell ended the season, but
right.
I don't know who the starting quarterback is right now.
I should feel good about this win. But I don't know. The Raiders played really good towards the end of the season. You know what? I'm gonna put this down as a win. Hell,
where you playing it at?
We're playing it in Las Vegas. So,
I mean, they got a good. Their defense started playing lights out.
Lights out. Crosby.
Who knows what the offense is going to do, right?
Right. That's the thing.
Issue. You got the running back issue. I don't think they re-signed Jacobs, right?
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. Jacobs is gone. So I'm gonna count this as a win.
Okay.
Yeah. So so my floor, and then the last game we played the Bucks. The time is to be determined. I guess whether or not there's playoff implications determines what time this game is going to be played. But that's our last game of season. And as I said, with the Bucks and the Falcons, I'm going to just split it because I think that's how it would always end. So my floor for the Saints is 7-10, right? That's my floor. I just think, it's a tough schedule, even though they're saying that it's a weak schedule, but, they're basing that off of last year's results. But this year, you got a team like the Falcons that got Kirk Cousins that changes, the dynamics of this team now. This is potentially a winning team. And, Kirk Cousins in the regular season is the man. Kirk, he can give you 10, 11 wins in the regular season. Now, playoffs, that's different Kirk. Playoff Kirk, not the same as regular season Kirk. So that's I got – so, yeah, the floor is at 7-10. And the ceiling is 9-8.
Okay. I mean, that sounds reasonable. I mean, you won 9 games this year. You could definitely at least do that. I mean,
right.
Carmichael should be 1 year better in the system. Should be.
Well, that's the thing about it. It's a different system.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we got Clint Kubiak as the offensive coordinator now. Yeah, so depends on how quickly he picks up this new system. I understand it is completely different from the Pete Carmichael system, which was mostly based off of Sean Payton's system when he was there. So this is going to be different. I'm not quite sure how this offense is going to look. I think it's going to be a more run-based offense because Kubiak's, they seem to run this run-based Mike Shanahan type offense, right? Remember Gary Kubiak? He was the offensive coordinator of the Mike Shanahan teams. And they with Terrell Davis, they ran the ball. You know, and then he was the head coach when Peyton Manning was in Denver. They ran the ball. So I can see that being the same here with the Saints. So they're probably going to be more of a run-based team. So, yep.
Who your running backs now? I don't even know who your running backs now.
We still have Alvin Kamara. Still have Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin's still there. I thought there was some issue with his contract though, or something like that.
No, he's paid well.
He's good. Yeah, okay. No, I mean, I thought they were saying that he was paid too much or something. They was looking to restructure his contract or something like that.
Well, I don't think it was because he was getting paid too much. It's more or less because of the Saints salary cap situation. Right. So they restructure and spread the money out over more time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that's what they've been doing for quite a while. And so they get into these situations where, like, you get a player that you restructure his contract, like Marshawn Lattimore, and his salary cap hit on the team is like 50-something million next year.
Yeah, eventually you got to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you can't down the road, but eventually you got to pick it up.
Eventually it's going to hit your salary cap. And so that's the situation with him. And so they got to make a decision by June 1st on whether or not they're going to trade him, cut him, or whatever, just so the salary cap hit would be lesser. So, and other running back is Kendrick Miller, and I think we still have Jamal Williams. We still have him too.
Well, that's right, you do. Still got him.
Yeah, that dude there is crazy, but yeah. So yeah, we'll see, but no bet. I am not making a bet on the Saints Cowboys game.
You can't do no hat and jersey joint, huh?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? I can do it with my team. You know what I'm saying? When we ain't the best, but you know,
what do you mean you wasn't the best? You had Tony Romo.
Of course we had Tony Romo, but we ain't, who we had at court. I mean, who was our receiver? No more receiver. Was that Dez Bryant?
Dez Bryant.
Maybe Dez Bryant was there. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That was a good matchup.
I don't remember that team being strong. My team wasn't all super strong that year. Or nothing.
I think we were both playoff teams. You want me to bet with Derek Carr as my quarterback, you know, against the Cowboys? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't even feel good about that. But anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe you change your mind when the season comes back. You might feel a little bold.
Maybe so. Let's see by preseason. Maybe by the Panthers game, I might get more excited.
Let's see if I can finesse you into go ahead and making that bet. You know
what I'm saying? See if you can talk me into it.
Yeah.
No, sir. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next week.